tuned in. This is Ginny the Village Girl, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for supporting me, and kindly remember to share my content. I have been busy again and haven't made time to create content, but please enjoy the content that I share when I get to share. It's been a hectic few months, but I'm still keeping on with the poultry farming, and I would like to give you an update of what I've been up to in the poultry business. If you know someone who likes all about poultry farming or the village life, the farm life, please ask them to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ginny the Village Girl, and also share my content so that that's the only way you can support me. It only takes a fingertip, pressing share, pressing the notification bell, and pressing subscribe. You have supported me, and just watching my content, which is helpful. I believe my content is helpful, especially if you want to retire in the village, if you want to relocate to the village, and if you want to rear poultry. I am a helpful digital creator, so join my tribe, join my village tribe. So today, as I've said, I'm giving you an update of what I've been up to in the farm. Please enjoy. So here we go. This is one of the poultry houses. I got automatic drinkers installed. If you remember my last update, I was talking about improvising. And I realized the improvisation is good, yes, economically. But in the long run, it's not, because it brings about diseases for your birds. So everything now is raised, the water is raised, the food is raised, the feed is raised, so chicken can't just pop in the water or in the food. Remember, even the feeders were on the floor, but I had to put this up. I asked a fundi to put this up so that I can raise the food. And this has been a crossboard. So, yeah. Also, you realize the ground, I don't have wood shavings anymore. I'm making use of rice husks. These are the rice husks which I got from where they grow lots of rice, and the price of these rice husks per bag is, compared to the wood shavings, I would say it's the same, because I was getting a bag for about 110 shillings. The wood shavings we buy 100 bob. So the difference is very minimal. They are very good at making sure the floor is not wet. Yeah, so what we basically do is just turn them over after 2 days, 2 to 3 days. I turn them over using a djembe or what, any object that looks like a fork. Yeah, can actually work. I don't know what the thing we use is called, but I'll show you a picture of that. So this is what we use to turn over the rice husks. We use it for silage as well. I don't know what to call it. Yeah. So I got lots of rice husks for these birds. You can see how much they're enjoying. And you know, these rice husks are safe, because even if the birds eat them, they will not harm them, unlike the wood shavings. You see, if you dig deeper, it remains dry. It's not wet. There is no cakey outcome. Yeah. Another thing is that before I was doing 200 birds per week. Now I am doing 400. And I got a digital scale. This comes in handy because when you're dealing with most customers who have digital scales, you won't lose your kilos as a seller or even as a buyer. So a digital scale is very important, because once you weigh a bag, it will be 1. It will show you it is exactly 1.7 or 1.8, and you can remove the weight, the grams of the intestines and all that to get the dead weight. At least you should sell a bird that is 1.2 to 1.3 kgs to 1.5 kgs. Yeah, so this scale comes in handy. So there I used to have all the feeders there. They were all removed. Now I have free space. I also moved, you can see the drinkers there are raised. I had the fundi do something to raise the drinkers so that the birds cannot make the floor wet. These are kind of stools, low stools that will keep the drinkers raised so that the birds don't have to poop on the water or get wet. They help a lot in keeping the birds healthy and dry. I'm still working on how to raise these feeders, because this is a brooding space, and normally we start with the trays, then move to small troughs, then to this. So there's a lot of movement of the feeders, so that's why I haven't raised them yet. So I am doing 400 birds per week. This is one batch. This is 200. And this, sorry for the mess. These are chicks which are barely a week old, and you can see they are feeding from trays which are on the floor. Ken chick still remains to be my #1 supplier of chicks. This same guy has been supplying to me since 2016, and he has religiously brought the chicks to my doorstep. By the way, this is not a sponsored. This is not sponsored content. I'm just sharing about my supplier. And just with any other business, there are challenges. Of course, deaths here and there. I still haven't done away with the improvisation bit of the drinkers, because sometimes, hey, you need to give them birds drinkers. You see the death? Yeah, they are ugly, but it happens because of heart attacks, because of overfeeding, so many reasons, because of diseases, so many reasons that cause birds to die. So basically, this is my journey. I'm enjoying my journey. You can see in most chicken houses, I have suspended the feeders and the drinkers. In few houses, I still have the improvised drinkers. With time, when I make good money, I'm going to automate all the drinkers, hopefully soon. Here, Mr. Buddy is just relaxing and stretching. You see, it can be tedious to just fold your legs. One thing I've learned while being in this business is having a smooth cycle of production and of disposing the mature birds. You have to have chicks, you have to have mature birds, so that when you dispose these ones, there are others getting ready for the market, such that when a client comes to you, you don't have to tell them that you don't have meat, their favorite meat. So I make sure I have a continuous cycle where I provide my customers with their favorite meat throughout the year. I also did a few changes at the slaughter area. I put up tiles, set up comfortable tables where the slaughtering can be done, and the tiles help with the cleaning, of course. And there is a cupboard here where I keep the birds before they are slaughtered, so that I don't have to go back and forth into the chicken house. You see, you can clean it and drain the water away and the blood. So this is how we mix. We turn over the chicken the rice husks with chicken droppings. So here this guy is just helping me maintain dryness in this area. If you find a really wet area, you have to turn the husks over, pour in fresh husks if it is too wet, so that you can keep your birds dry. Birds, you notice birds love sleeping aka kametoroka kalikuwa kamenisumbua. They love sleeping in a dry area, so make sure they are as dry as possible. Thank you for watching.